it's something else to wrestle with. So all of you, comment below and check out my people's playlist, or I'll put you on the list. That's right, I'm here, you damn right, you damn skippy hippie. I'm here to say, to smell it, to just bring it, to lay us down on all their candy asses. And I'm here to tell you right now, to tell all of your friends, spread that mighty word. Get the people's voice heard and tell everyone you know. Because this is the #1 channel. This is the channel just one small people second. This is the channel that raises a beer. This is the channel that opens that beer with the People WWE bottle opener. This is a channel that drinks that beer. This is a channel that drinks that Seawiser. This is the People's WWE channel. So right now, comment below. Don't be a jabroni. Don't be a roo-wee-poo. Candy ass. Always, always. Share this all over Twitter and Facebook, and you can add me right now, right here, right this very second, at @RichardJPate on the Facebook, and send me that people's message, send me that people's eyebrow. Right now you can follow me on the Twitter at RickTheRockPate30. Send me that DM, send me that tweet, and right now, smash that, you see that bell right there, I'm pointing to it, smash it and turn in every single one of my notifications. Because I am your host, I am here, I'm Rick the Rock. We got a lot to get through, we got a lot to talk to, because this ain't Total Bellas, no, this is the People's WWE channel. So right now, like and subscribe for your 2 shout-outs. I said like and subscribe for your 2 shout-outs. Got a few shows to review, and we got an evening to talk about. So first of all, do check out every single one of my electrifying videos, because this is the 205 Live review. So on 205 Live, only two matches, but both fresh matches. In tag team action, the Brian Kendrick and Jack Gallagher beat Kalisto and Lindsay Dorado. So going for these, I presume Jack getting pushed just to the UK tournament. And in your main event for the Cruiserweight Championship, Cedric Alexander beat Buddy Murphy, and is still your Cruiserweight champion. Also a big win of going for him there. Next up, you can like and subscribe, but first is the NXT review. So on NXT again, all fresh matches. So Cassius Ohno beat Chad Lale, you might know him as Gunner. So Chad Lale, or Gunner, his first ever match on NXT. I presume he's going to get some sort of gimmick or something, or change his name later down the line. The War Raiders beat 2 jobbers, just like you can get 2 shout-outs for liking and subscribing. So not much we said there. Lacey Edmonds come out and spoke on the People's Microphone. And on your main event, on the black and yellow brand, EC3 beat Fabian Aichner, so going for him there. But EC3 not getting much of a push on NXT. But you can like and subscribe right now for those 2 big shout outs. You can also go and view and like WWE World Wrestling Alliance on Facebook and the Backlash People WWE page. Team, bring it! Because next up is an evening with Jimmy Havoc. So yes, I did go to an evening with Jimmy Havoc last Saturday, so May 26th. Said an evening with Jimmy Havoc. It was very good, very interesting, knowing about the struggles and the problems he's gone through. There was an interview with him, and then a small interview, then there was a Q&A. I did get his autograph, and also did meet Dean Ayers, many of you might know him from Wrestle Talk. Got his autograph, so he was cool. And yes, did get a picture with Jimmy Havoc. You can go and check those out on my Facebook. But yeah, like I said, yeah, very good evening, interesting evening. Like I said, it was meant, if you watch my previous videos, I urge you to go and watch those right now. And always check out that People's description. But it was meant to be an evening with the Lindo Man Teddy DiBiase, but that got postponed. It was because of WWE, because Ted DiBiase is on a Legends contract. And they needed him, but hopefully the company are hoping to do it later on in the year. But it was a good evening. We're talking about Jimmy Havoc, so why not let's have a beer? Because next up is the SmackDown Live review. And not for not one, but 2 shout outs, like and subscribe. Because on SmackDown Live, just a second here, Samoa Joe came out talking. There was a ladder in the ring. Samoa Joe had a briefcase in his hand, obviously having up Money in the Bank. And then Daniel Bryan came out talking, and then Big Cass did. Big Cass beats up both Daniel and Samoa Joe. So yeah, well, a good way to start SmackDown Live. All fresh matches on this episode of Tuesday Night SmackDown. In your first match, Shinsuke Nakamura beat Ty Dillinger. This will be the momentum for Shinsuke heading into Money in the Bank next month. Ty Dillinger really hasn't had a big push. He kind of failed to come into the main roster. It was a dance-off, Lana versus Naomi. Nobody really won this. Lana just beat up Naomi. Basically just a way to get her on the show. In 6-man tag team action, The New Day beat The Miz and The Bar. So Sheamus and Cesaro going for these, and actually quite a good match. In your next match, in women's action, Asuka beat Mandy Rose. This was actually quite a good match. Carmella wasn't commentary. This was meant to be Asuka headed into her match next month live, June 17th. Excuse me there, sorry. There was briefcases hanging above the ring. Obviously this was for Money in the Bank. And your main event on SmackDown Live, Samoa Joe beat Big Cass and Daniel Bryan in a triple threat match. And he will be in the men's Money in the Bank ladder match. So now, at Money in the Bank, it will be Samoa Joe versus Finn Balor versus Rusev versus Kevin Owens versus a member of the New Day versus Bobby Roode versus The Miz versus Braun Strowman in the men's Money in the Bank ladder match. So a fresh match made there. I think Braun Strowman's going to win. But to really get to know my predictions, you have to watch my predictions video that will be coming, because next up is the Raw review. And right now, Now, take this opportunity to like and subscribe for not one, but two huge, big, glorious, humongous, people's electrifying shout outs. So on Monday Night Raw, Braun Strowman came out talking, and then Finn Balor did, and eventually Kurt Angle did. Kurt Angle made a rematch of last week, in which Finn Balor beat Braun Strowman by DQ because Kevin Owens got involved. Kevin Owens was on commentary for this one. So I suppose, I guess you could call it a good win for Finn Balor. Elias was in the ring singing, not really much said there. In the next match, in a fresh match, Jinder Mahal beat Seth Rollins by DQ because Seth hit Jinder with a steel chair, but Seth is still your Intercontinental Champion. Then after the match, Elias hit Seth in the back with his guitar, and Seth fell off the announce table, so either they will have a match next week or for Money in the Bank. Rolling on with things, roll tide. Because next up, in a fresh match, Nia Jax beat up Michelle Webb. The match didn't really start. Ronda Rousey wasn't commentary for this one, and it does look like a heel turn for for Nia Jax. In your next one, Woken Matt Hardy and Bray Wyatt beat the Ascension. This was a quick match, nothing really to be said here. In your next match, in a fresh one, KO Kevin Owens beat Bobby Roode. This was meant to be Kevin Owens heading to Money in the Bank. I just don't get why they're jobbing out Bobby Roode. Sami Zayn came out talking, and then Bobby Lashley did. And now, in a fresh match at Money in the Bank, it would be Bobby Lashley versus Sami Zayn. We all knew that match was going to get made. I also think that Big Cass versus Daniel Bryan is going to get made. In your next fresh match, Drew McIntyre beat Chad Gable. Drew McIntyre and both Dolph Ziggler are really getting a good push into coming to the main roster. It was the B-Team barbecue with the Revival, Breeze Dango, Brandon E. Slater, Apollo Crews and Titus O'Neil all in the ring. Everybody talked, and there was a food fight. So at least B-Team are getting a push, getting their time on TV. But you wonder, where are the authors of pain? It was, and then in your main event on the Red Brand, it was a gauntlet match. This was a fresh match in which Bayley beat Liv Morgan and Sarah Logan. Ruby Riott then beat Bayley, Dana Brooke and Mickie James. And then eventually Sasha Banks beat Ruby Riott and won the entire match. So now in the fresh match at Money in the Bank, it will be Lana versus Emma Moon versus Sasha Banks versus Charlotte versus Alexa Bliss versus Naomi versus Natalia versus Becky Lynch in the women's Money in the Bank ladder match. So yeah, good match made there. It was a decent Raw, decent SmackDown. If I had to rate them out of 10, it would be probably a 6 for SmackDown, a 5 for Raw, and as always 5 for 2 of our Live and for NXT. But it's been a long video. We're coming up to the 15-minute mark right now. So it's been a WWE review and an evening with Jimmy Havoc. Hope you enjoyed all my videos. There's more videos to come. Get checking those out. And if anybody watching something to wrestle with something else to wrestle with Bruce Pritchard, I have been quite interested. I think this week to doing an episode about John Cena. So it's been quite interesting. I've been watching that. Also Camp WWE and Table for 3. But thanks for watching. You'll never know when I'll be live or on live if you somehow what Rick the Rock is cooking.